As a mark of our respect, we formally welcome our statutory officer, our librarian sir, and Sevagan sir, our most esteemed dean and resource person of UGC-MMTTC to this auspicious program. To set the tone for today's proceedings, I would like to invite Professor P.G. Arul, Director in charge of UGC Malavya Mission Teacher Training Center, Pondicherry University. His leadership has been instrumental in shaping this center's vision. Sir, I request you to please deliver the welcome address and formally greet our guests.
Most respected Director Studies, Innovation, Rural Reconstruction, Professor K. Dharanikarsu sir, esteemed Professor P.P. Mathur, former Vice Chancellor, Birla Global University, respected Librarian of Pondicherry University, Dr. Vijay Kumar sir, the Dean School of Mass Media, Professor Sevagan sir, participants from different part of the country, my colleague Dr. Sujana, research scholars, staff members from mass media, staff members of MMTTC. On behalf of MMTTC Pondicherry University, I welcome you all for this 15th Faculty Induction Program. You all know about it. Pondicherry University, MMTTC, continue to make a lot of impact, especially conducting so many programs for the faculty members, research scholars, principals of colleges, even administrative officers. So we are keep on conducting whatever the government of India, especially the Ministry of Education, is instructing to us in terms of imparting training on the stakeholders. We are successfully doing it over the period. Especially this 15th Faculty Induction Program is an offline program. As you are all aware, when it comes to conducting of the program, if 20 program is offered by Ministry of Education, out of which only 5 programs offered through the offline program, remaining all in online program. So particularly I have gone through the schedule by the MMTTC of India. Majority of the cases, almost all the physical program comes in the month of March and February. So this is one of the program. This from our side, it is a 15th Faculty Induction Program. So we have a lot of other programs in line, especially from 23rd to 28th we have Indian Knowledge System related program. It's especially funded by Ministry of Education to conduct by Pondicherry University, that is there. We also continue to do a lot of program in terms of NEP orientation and sensitization program. We are starting a NEP program from 16th onwards. So we are overloaded with a lot of program. We are very happy, especially for the Pondicherry University, particularly the administration headed by Professor Prakash Babu, the Vice Chancellor, and the Director Professor Dharanikarsu sir. They are always instrumental in conducting number of program in the campus. They have made some kind of a new brand image, especially for the Pondicherry University. Sir, on behalf of you, behalf of Pondicherry University, we are welcoming you for this faculty induction program. We also have a very eminent professor. I can say he is a part and parcel of Pondicherry University. Many initiative in which he is the main contributor. We have with us Professor P.P. Mathur sir. Sir, on behalf of Pondicherry University, we are welcoming you. Your enriched experience, expertise, even the administration positions you have enjoyed as a Vice Chancellor in the 2 different universities definitely helps a lot. Definitely you are also going to make a huge impact on the participants here. On behalf of UGC-MMTTC, we are welcoming you. Also welcome all the participants. I know about it, it's a very big challenge. 4 weeks you are supposed to be here for attending this program. Even I have gone through the guidelines of Guru Daksha, otherwise it is called Faculty Induction Program. You are supposed to spend 144 hours, especially in the campus, in the name of lecture sessions. 4 weeks you have to be there. As part of this particular Guru Daksha program, lot of deliberation is going to happen in terms of lecturing session, case study discussion. You have to make your own field visit. Then there were a lot of interaction sessions also going to be. You might have gone through the schedule already, we have made it. So on behalf of UGC-MMTTC, we are welcoming you for selecting Pondicherry University as your destination to do your training program, particularly the Guru Daksha program in the campus. I also welcome the research scholars, especially special welcome to our librarian, the statutory officer of the university, for being part of it. Sir is the one who is coordinating for Indian knowledge system related program that is scheduled from 23rd to 28th. Thanks to Professor Sevugan sir, his eminent expertise helps a lot to enrich each and every program we are organizing from UGC-MMTTC. Sir, thank you so much for being with us for this inauguration program. Also welcome my colleague Dr. Sujana, who is the coordinator for this faculty induction program, and all my research scholars and the staff members of Pondicherry University. Once again, I welcome you all for this Guru Daksha program on behalf of UGC-MMTTC. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your warm words of welcome and for providing us with the context of this induction program. May I respectfully invite the dignitaries on the dais and also request our librarian sir and Sevugan sir to kindle the lamp of wisdom, symbolizing the dispelling of ignorance and awakening of knowledge. To preside over today's function, we are privileged to have with us Professor K. Tharanikarsu, Director Studies, Educational Innovation and Rural Reconstruction, Pondicherry University. We respectfully invite you, sir, to deliver the presidential address and share your thoughts with our esteemed faculty participants.
Yeah, respected Professor P.P. Mathur, former Vice Chancellor, Birla Global University and KIT University. Professor P.G. Arun, Director in charge, UGC-MMTTC, Pondicherry University. And Professor Dr. Vijay Kumar, Librarian. And Professor Sevugan, Dean, Media and Electronic Communications. And my dear participants who have assembled here for the induction program, 15th faculty induction program, and the course coordinator Dr. K. Sujana, MMTTC. Good morning everyone. So it is 15th faculty induction program. So when it takes the faculty induction program for higher education, so it is very, to my knowledge, it is very important. Sorry. If you take school teachers, we have a program, Bachelor of Education, where pedagogy is taught and what is pedagogy, and there is a practical session for them, there is a school visit for them, and they will be trained there as a teacher. They call themselves as a teachers of teachers during this B.Ed training. All B.Ed training, they call themselves as a teachers of teachers. Fortunately or unfortunately, for higher education, we don't have any such a training, correct? So we complete our PhD and some field we complete our postdoc, then we get a job. Ultimately, we jump into the well without knowing the swimming. That is the state of higher education in India. We should accept this. I am not here to criticize anyone, but I am telling you the importance of this induction program. When in higher education, whenever we complete our PhD and postdoc, we are good at our field. We know the field. As a student, we know our field. But we don't know the situation of what is the difference between giving the knowledge and in the making the student to understand. But that is the different actually. We know the knowledge, but there is a concept called the methodology, teaching methodologies. Nobody is teaching this actually, correct? In our curriculum, except education, we don't have the experience of understanding what is teaching methodologies. We, at the end, teachers feel that whatever we know, higher education, we have to tell the students. But it is not so. But there is a teaching methodology, and especially in engineering, they started discussing now about OBE, outcome based education, and these things are now coming out. But really, I don't know how many of you know about OBE. Nowhere it is taught, correct? But we have to follow this in our teaching methodologies. This is where this induction program comes into picture. You may be wondering, I know everything in my subject, what these people are going to tell us, correct? This is the mindset, I know. I also understand when I attended the refresher program, I have the same mindset. I have a paper, I have a postdoc experience, what these people are going to tell about new things. But that is not the case. Please understand. Our, as a teacher, our role is not to show how much I know. We will, I think, if 1 or 2 years, if you experience this, you must be understanding now. Our role is not to inform students how much I know. You should know this much. That is not the case. That is very important in the case of OBE, outcome-based education. It is like, we go to even cinema, we buy a ticket. At the end of the cinema, we generally check whether this money is worth, whether the content was good, correct? That is the mindset. Not only this, we buy vegetables, we buy fruits also. We check whether this vegetable or fruit is worth for this money. This is the real the theme of outcome-based education. They come, forget about how much salary, how much fees their students are paying, because India is in fees-wise still even the highest fees everybody collects. It is subsidized, still subsidized, because we are a developing country. We cannot ask more fees from our students, but they come to our institution, they come to our department, they come to our class. At the end, whether they get the knowledge, that is the objective of the outcome-based education. If they don't get, who is the responsibility? Are you ready to take the responsibility? Correct? This is, suppose we thought that, most of the teachers, we say students are not good, students are not serious. I am teaching here, they are talking in the class. how I can be responsible for this. This is our mindset, correct? But that is not the objective of the outcome based education. The outcome based education is when they come to your class, or when they start of the course, so you should be able to segregate who are all fast learners, who are all medium learners, who are all the slow learners. But when they go out of the course after the one semester, they should all be equal. That is the outcome. Are we ready for this? Do you have a technology for this? That is the outcome based education technology, methodologies. So we don't have actually the for every course, it depends upon the teachers. In syllabus also they give, correct? They give the only the content, syllabus content, but they don't discuss the methodologies of how it has to, the knowledge has to reach the students. That's where in OBE that the program outcome, and then course outcome, then mapping of course outcome, program outcome. I think it is also be there, So these are all, we have to set the question paper as per the OBE. Whether based on it is not that, our whole role has now changed. We are all earlier masters to check, or judges to check whether this person is eligible for the O grade, A grade, B grade, or this is waste product like this. But our role has now changed. We have to assess ourselves first. Why this particular student has not able to clear this course? What is their problem? Instead of telling these students are not good, this particular student is not good, it is outcome of ours. I am not able to convert this student into I am not able to teach this student properly. That's why this particular student is not able to clear it. So when we conduct internal test, when we set the question paper, and we have to give very fast, these very tough questions, medium questions, easy questions, and during this internal assessment we have to assess where these particular students are standing, why the particular student is not able to grasp our knowledge, whatever we teach, and what are the remedial methods for particular these students, how we can make sure that at the end of the course all students should know whatever at least minimum we want to know about this particular course. That is our aim. So the whole responsibility on us, this is, I feel it is really impossible task for us. We were all students, we want to clear our course and we want to get a job. That is our main aim. But now the whole thing is on us. So we have to become first of all responsible for taking this task. So teaching is not simple thing. See, a particular student coming to your course, at the end if they don't learn the content, I feel it is great injustice we are doing to the student. That particular student, you go and check in your career also, they will not learn throughout their life. Whatever the method, it is there in the internet, it is there in the book, but if we don't make sure that particular student is learning, then definitely they will not learn in the life. Is it not a great sin, I can say, doing against the particular student? So our responsibility is very, very high. Once the students comes to us, it is like our kids. They decided that this particular university is good, that particular department is good. Even there are many departments, many universities are there. I have chosen this. So they are taking a risk in taking the admission in our university, in our department, in our course also. But if we don't do the justice, correct? So just think about this. So the ethically also, if you don't take it seriously, then this is not correct. So in that aspect only, this induction program, because see, please understand, our government has not made it mandatory for the any degree for the teaching the higher education, any degree. They are only telling us complete this orientation, complete this induction, complete this refresher course. They are giving only choice. They are respecting us so much as higher education teachers. We should not treat like the kids. We should not treat like the school teachers. But that doesn't mean that these are all not important. This is very important. So once we stay here for 1 month, all these things, I think the MMTTC is well known for, Pondicherry University MMTTC is well known for this, and they will make sure that you learn most of this technology. And also your generation is also very important generation, where NEP 2020 we are introducing. So our generation is different, where the syllabus is given and our aim is the particular syllabus. At the end of the course, the students should know. When they go out of the university, if some topic is asked by somewhere, then if the student know about that, heard about this particular topic, that means they saved the university name. That is our role. But today's role for the students are different. We decided our syllabus. We decided that, this is the content students should know. But now it is totally different. Now it is earlier the faculty is main. Faculties are main, and 2-year course or 3-year course or 4-year course, student will be there, and there is no possibility of students can change their university or classes. They will only come for major, to some extent ancillary subject, minor subjects. Now it is totally different in NEP. It is now student based the syllabus. Student can choose any syllabus and as per their interest. Just imagine they are interested in too many subjects. They will take, but they joined in one department, but they take so many course in this, and to complete that 4-year or 3-year course. At the end, so who will decide this, whether the particular student is equipped enough? That NEP says you don't worry about this, students know about this. Our aim is whether they acquire the skill. So based on this, we have to frame a syllabus. Earlier 2-year course means only one syllabus, and then at the 2-year only they will graduate. 4-year means 4-year, or 3-year means 3-year. Now every year, the student can migrate. Suppose imagine your department is not doing well. You are not taking the teaching very seriously. Now they will ditch your department. No, I will go to that department. My friends are saying, and their departments are doing good, so I will go there. You have no other option. So it is the great threat for us. If we don't, it is directly it reflect. If we don't take its teaching seriously, student can move from one university to other university. And also we have to also design a syllabus for first year, for UG, first year diploma, first year certificate, then second year diploma, third year degree, fourth year honors. Like this, we have to also design a syllabus, and we have to also design the teaching methodologies, and we have to also give the certificates or degrees. So it is very difficult task, and you don't have a trained teachers in this field. You are all maybe after 5 years, 6 years, you may be better trained compared to your senior teachers, correct? So these are all really challenges for you in front of this. I gave only few challenges, but there are a lot of challenges for higher education. So especially our gross enrollment ratio, it is roughly 28% like this. So it is 28%, you must be knowing. So 100 100 school students are passing out, means only 28 students are going to for the higher education. So what happened to the another 72% students? They are not going to the colleges. Then you think about this. These are all waste of human resources. And also the economy will not be improved if they are not studying higher education. So these are all challenges for us. Again, it depends upon you. So how best we teach, how best you improve your university, how best if you teach better, only the intake of students will be increased, and the more GER will be also increased. So these are all challenges for India. So you are all part of this, and keeping all those things only, the induction program is very important, and I gave only 1 or 2 points. So you must be also knowing many of the problem, and of course this 1 month program, 4 weeks program will concentrate all those things. So please take it, my advice is please take it seriously. So you will not know when it is going to be useful. So at one stage it will be useful for you. Whatever the resource persons are bringing out for your knowledge, please take it seriously. If you have any discomfort, please don't hesitate to interact with the teachers. So these are all very important, and the technology also is playing a major role in the OBE. Please take this also seriously. So with this, I really thank MMTTC for inviting me to inaugurate this, to give the President's address for this function. I special thanks to Professor Mathur, who has all the way take the pain to come from Noida to here, and also the resource persons, including Vijay Kumar and Professor Sevagan, who is going to deliver a talk on the faculty induction program. And at the end, I thank you also for taking Pondicherry University as the faculty induction program training center. So thank you one and all. Thank you.
Now we have with us today a distinguished academician whose career has been a beacon of excellence in higher education. It is my absolute honor to introduce our chief guest, Professor P.P. Mathur sir, former Vice Chancellor of Birla Global University and Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology. Professor P.P. Mathur is an astute academic administrator, is former Vice Chancellor of Birla Global University, Bhubaneswar from 2020 to 2024 and Vice Chancellor of KIIT University, Bhubaneswar 2012 to 2017. He is Distinguished Visiting Professor in MD University, Rohtak, Haryana. He served as a Professor and Head Department of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology and Dean, School of Life Sciences, Pondicherry University. He has more than 48 years of academic experience both in teaching and research. He is former Head Center of Excellence in Bioinformatics at Pondicherry University, and he received MSc and PhD degrees from Banaras Hindu University. He is elected Fellow of National Academy of Sciences, National Academy of Medical Sciences and Indian Science Congress Association. He is Vice President of Asian Association of Andrology and has served as member of Institute Body and Governing Body of AIMS, Gorakhpur. He has published around 200 papers with a total citations of 8,688 and participated in more than 100 national and international scientific conferences. He has delivered many talks in UGC, HRDC, orientation and refresher courses in addition to the faculty development programs. His H index is, in Scopus is 41 and 51, in Google Scholar his I index is 121. Sir, we are eagerly looking forward to your words of wisdom. I invite you to please deliver the inaugural address and officially launch this 15th faculty induction program.
Good morning to you all. Respected Professor Tharnakarsu, Director CIR, Professor Arul, Director in charge of UGC-MMTTC, Dr. Srujana, Course Coordinator, Professor Vijay Kumar, Librarian, all the participants who are also in their own way distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's my proud privilege to be here with you addressing an offline program which actually means a lot. I always think, today also I was thinking, that you are already have been teaching for several years in your places. What more we can teach you? Because it is experiential learning, and you have experience and you have learned, and you know how to do it. This is the only profession I know where teachers are asked to go to the classroom without a single day orientation. This is very sad. Even small companies or even family businesses, they give a little orientation to people who are expected and what are they expected to do. And it is very right if tomorrow teachers say, we did not know, nobody told us that we had to do this. We give a lot of prescription, we say you should do this, you should know this, you should do this. Who told these things? Who have guided us in that way? So I think this gives an opportunity to you to learn the way as it should be learned. And try to see that you are fully equipped to enter into classroom and to authoritatively talk to the students. The students are very smart these days. I know some of you are teaching already, most of you are teaching already. There's no one who said that they have been recruited as faculty members now and they have come to attend to understand the nuances of teaching profession. So it is something very, and I always say that this profession is the most difficult profession. It's not an easy job. Teachers are expected to, as Professor Tharnakarsu explained and rather elaborated in a very detailed manner, what a teacher is supposed to do. And I think he could not even cover the tip of the iceberg, because there are so many things, and mostly the teachers have to frame work for themselves. When I was here and I started teaching, I was making work for myself. It is not that anybody gives work to you. And how much work you expect from you yourself, it depends on your capacity and potential. So one thing I must say that it has no boundaries. Teaching profession has no boundaries. It has no mentors, and you have to swim by yourself and learn swimming, how to do it. But nevertheless, as the situations are changing, we are narrowing down everything in numbers. When it comes to NAC, we have a different framework. When it comes to NIRF, you have some different framework. When you have some other accreditations now, international accreditations are coming, then different framework. But nobody told us that you have to follow these frameworks and all that, and how to follow them. There was absolutely nothing. But usually the colleges, for their own benefits, they share the experiences within their teachers, and they try to expect that this will happen, and this doesn't yield the results which it should yield. I have undergone different kinds of exercises myself, undergone research experiences of different kind. Everywhere we find that you are expected to do something which you never had experience of, you never knew anything about it before. And when I developed the Bioinformatics Center here, I want to share with you now, I went to Professor Gyanam and I said, sir, I have no experience in this bioinformatics, so I think you have chosen a wrong person. He said, no, I have chosen the right person. You will be able to do it. So he threw a challenge to me, and I did it. But it is not that I was trained to do that and I was mentored for that, but he was a very supportive person. So some bosses are supportive, which help you a lot. Some bosses are not that supportive. Some are expecting everything to be learned by you and to do that. Some people expect that you do work for them, and they will use your work for their own benefits. So I think there are lots and lots of tensions and stresses in the life of a teacher. You must be very lucky to have the life like I had. It is. I think it's so marvelous when I look back at the kind of experiences I had. I had all kinds of experiences. And I'm telling you that the way the students are now behaving, the generation in our time, we used to say 20 years, 30 years was one generation. Then I said it's around 10 years. Now it is, if somebody was teaching M.Tech or B.Tech, right? Somebody was teaching, I heard, was teaching technology, right? You are basically a technology person, mechanical. First year student is a different generation than the fourth year student. Now I can tell you. And the parents are very different generation. Teachers are nowhere in their picture. And the teachers always look at attendance and nuances of different kind, which no student wants to look into that now. And unless and until we make our classrooms interesting, I think they won't come into class. There was a teachers meeting when I was in KIT University, and there were more than 1,000 teachers sitting across. They were all complaining that the students don't come to the classrooms, which is true in most places. Then I said, give me 3 reasons that why students should come to your class. Nobody could give the answer. We have no answer that why students should come to the class. Your class, I mean. We don't make the classes interesting. We give the information too much, and those information are all available somewhere else. Then why students should come to the class? Why we should expect that the students should come to the class? So it is very difficult proposition to hold the attention of students and to make them sit in the class and to listen to you. They will not, unless until they find something useful. Now the holding capacity of any lecture or anything is a few minutes only. It's not even hour. But we designed the hour as 45 minutes or something, which is totally difficult for them. So they will be doing texting, messaging here and there. Earlier there were different techniques. Now there is different technology. So I think, and the teacher should be learning everything. Teachers should be technology savvy. Teachers should be in subject very good. Teachers should be able to mentor. Now, under NEP 2020, research is expected out of teachers. We should do researchers. We should mentor the students, and the students should be finally, at the end of the day, they are looking for placement. It is also a job of the teachers to find out how they can be employed or employable. Now most of the students are unemployable. They cannot be employed by anyone. So whose deficiency is there in that case? If they cannot be employed, it's a different story. They are unemployable. That means the kind of education has been provided to them till now of no use to anyone. And now it is happening, we are becoming meaningless. Now, recently there was a list of few jobs which will be taken over by AI. Teachers' job is also there, unfortunately. I was thinking that teacher's job is not replaceable, but in the list, the teacher's job is also there. So imagine our jobs become replaceable, teachers become redundant in the system, and still students learn it. See, why I feel that the universities expect students to come to the class so that if they pass, we can take the credit. But if the students don't attend the classes at all and still they pass, then actually there was a student in KIT University, I still remember that, and he did not know in which class he was studying. He was in 3rd year or 4th year, or he did not know, and he didn't care about that also. So no dean, no head was willing to give chance to him to write the examination, can pass out, because the attendance was short, everything, nothing was there. But then I called him into my office, and then I asked him what was the problem. Then he explained to me, and he said, "Sir, I am already." He had launched a company within the university almost like 10 years ago, and that too. Then I visited his company. Also, he was hiring 26 of our students. So he was not only employed, he was employing his friends also and he did not bother what happened to the classroom. And so if he could become, he can become an entrepreneur without the influence of any teacher and mentor, that means there is a problem with our system. Then I asked him that, I made a plan for him that how. Then I said, now let me ask you a question. When you are already employed, you are earning lakhs of rupees, you are exporting, and he was making that time of that the bulbs they used to come. What was they? Now those are not coming. So that time those bulbs were very popular. What was that? Huh? Not CFL, after CFL. LED. So he was making LED bulbs and he was exporting them. And he had a packaging unit, he has everything in his office. And of course the university provided support to him, to space and all that, but not in the academics. Not in the LED bulbs or nothing like that. So then I asked, why you need a degree? Then you know what was the answer? And which answer none of you can imagine. As a teacher, I also could not imagine. He said, sir, if I don't pass graduation, which is BTech, I will not be able to raise loan from the bank. Because I am only +2. They will say, you are only +2? No, you cannot get loan. So only for getting loan, I want a degree. Finally, I made a plan for him, and he obviously passed out. So in that context, I am just asking all of us as teachers, what is our contribution to the growth of a student? and all the students combined. I think these you must think about it, and you must see that your teaching should be so interactive. Abroad nobody teaches anything. Now these boards and all that which we are trying to buy now, they are all outdated in America. Nobody buys these smart boards and all that. The students should be smart, right? Rather than the board should be smart. So what happens? They just give the notes to the students one day before the class tomorrow, and they say we will discuss it tomorrow. That's all. And they will keep on discussing. Everybody will have their own points of views. It is not black and white teaching. Our syllabus, we try to make it black and white, but it is not black and white. There are different shades. So every student might be understanding the same topic in a different shade, different color. And everybody should understand different colors and different points of views. That's why they become what they become. Because they try to look at the same thing from different angles. And the classes allow this thing to happen. So I feel that the time has come that the teachers should not bother about the classroom lectures and how much I have given you material, your books, now everybody has internet, everybody has AI, everybody has everything. So then we have to redefine the role of ours in the present context. And I hope that after you leave this place, you will be able to redefine yourself and your teaching will be different. If your teaching is not different, that means you were totally using a raincoat while in showers. So don't put on a raincoat and sit in the classroom. Enjoy yourself and let the students enjoy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring and enlightening our faculty participants. Here I would like to bring to your notice that during this program we have invited resource persons from Central University of Tamil Nadu, Central University of Karnataka, JNU, University of Hyderabad, Delhi University, National Institute of Technical Teacher Training, Chennai, Maulana Azad National Urdu University, and experts from industry, apart from the major chunk of resource persons from Pondicherry University. Now this is the time to express my gratitude to all those who contributed for this program. On behalf of UGC-MMTTC and also as a course coordinator, I stand before you to thank all the people who contributed to the success of this program. My heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor P. Prakash Babu Garu, in absentia, for bringing MMTTC into limelight again. Then I thank our esteemed Director, Professor Taranikar Sir, for delivering the presidential address in spite of his busy schedule. I also thank Professor P.P. Madhur sir for traveling all over from Noida and coming here, interacting with the participants as well as obliging to deliver a session during the afternoon. And now I also thank Vijay Kumar sir, our university central librarian, for his valuable presence and providing us the strength and support to conduct this program. Especially I thank Sevugan sir, who is the Dean of Pondicherry University Media Department, and he is such a calm and cool person that he finds place in all the MMTTC programs, especially faculty induction programs, and he is a highly rated resource person for our programs. Thank you so much for your valuable presence, sir. And now I also thank our director UGC-MMTTC, Arul sir, for being the pillar behind the success of MMTTC programs. Give him a big round of applause. I thank Sarada Madam from Green Energy Technology. She has been actively getting involved in our MMTTC as a resource person, and I hope quite soon she will become a course coordinator also, taking up the responsibility. Now I thank EMRC people for regularly giving coverage to all our programs, electrical department, computer center, as well as information officer, I also thank horticulture wing, all the stakeholders who have been involved in making this program a great success. I also thank our Pondicherry University MMTTC staff, Shiva, Angalan and Ponni, all the people who are involved behind the screen to make this program a great success. And finally, I am very happy and thankful to all the participants for choosing Pondicherry University as our destination. Thank you one and all.